So good morning students, this is your computer teacher Devdeep sir, and I am back with the third part of the lecture of word processing. So we all were studying about Microsoft Word, and today our focus will be on the discussion of session 3 and 4, alright. So we first start off with checking spelling and grammar. So while typing in Microsoft Word, I believe most of us face this problem, that is when we type very fast, we make certain mistakes, okay. What are the mistakes that we make? Basically, as per Microsoft Word, there are 3 different dimensions of mistake. The first being spelling error. So what is the first mistake that you can see on the screen? The first mistake that is there is spelling error that we can make. Suppose if you type program, you have typed by mistakenly PROGRAM. So that's a spelling mistake. Now, the second form of mistake that you might get is called contextual spelling error. That is improper usage of a word in a sentence, okay? Suppose I wanted to let you know. It should be KNOW, but you have written NO. Now, the spelling of NO is not incorrect, but it is by context, it is the wrong word that is used. So if you use any form of wrong word that shouldn't be there against a sentence, that is called contextual spelling error. Okay? Now, what is grammatical error? Grammatical error is the mistake that we normally do in grammar. Like see this line, also increase customer satisfaction. Also should not be used. Whenever we have the word increased, we have with before it, okay? So, in this way, we can see that while typing, we can make the following mistakes. So, how can we rectify it? We can rectify it rather by the checking spelling and grammar functionality, okay? So, for doing that, we need to go to the menus option first of all. So, step number 1, first go to menu. From step number 1, we go to step number 2, which is going to the option of tools. And under the tools, we will get spelling and grammar. So basically, if we have spelling and grammar on, the correction will be done automatically. And also, there is another feature by the help of which we can do the correction, which is called auto correct. Okay. So if you have auto correct enabled on, then also all the grammatical errors, spelling mistakes can be rectified. Alright. Now see, this is a common example of a normal error, that is spelling error. So this red line, now one more important thing I forgot to tell you, that is remember the color lines for the mistake. If you have a red line, that means spelling error. Okay. So a red line indicates spelling error. Now, if you have a blue line, if there is a blue line, that means it is contextual spelling error. Okay? The error is there in the contextual spelling. And finally, a green line indicates grammatical error. Okay? So remember these errors of Microsoft Word, and we should tell these errors in the basis of the lines that are being generated, okay? And remember about the autocorrect feature also, because by the help of the autocorrect feature, we are able to rectify any of the mistakes. Alright. Now, this what form of mistake then? Please tell me in the comment section or in the WhatsApp group. This is a spelling error. Now, superscript and subscript. Maths and science people, get ready. Okay. So basically, this tool is for the maths and science students. Suppose you are doing any assignment. Okay. We can use mathematical tools to make equations or formulas work at play. Okay. Now, superscript is used to denote exponent or power. Like you can see per meter cube. Now you have to write, normally when you type it will come in this way, M3. Now what we have to do? we have to select the 3 and then click on the superscript option. I will show you the superscript option in our next slide. And subscript is applicable particularly for chemistry and bio students, where suppose if you have a formula of calcium oxide Ca2O, we will now, while typing, we will write in this way, Ca2O. Now you have to click on the 2, select the 2 and then click on the subscript option. So this is how we can do it, alright. Now, see the subscript and superscript option nicely. First, as I told you, this is your standard text, then select the text, then click on any subscript, superscript to perform the operation. Understood? So all these slides are clear. Please tell me in the WhatsApp group if it is clear or not. I will personally interact with you to know about your doubts, and then I'll be asking questions. So please go through the slides nicely. All right. If you have any doubts and questions regarding today's class, please ask the questions in the YouTube comment section or in the WhatsApp group of your class. Okay. So this is your computer teacher Devdeep sir signing off for today, and hope you have a pleasant and good day ahead.